Hey everyone, and welcome to English C1000 with Professor Jamie Dingman. I'm here to walk you through your syllabus so you're feeling confident and ready for an awesome semester. So let's just dive right in. So right off the bat, the main reason we're going through all this is to get you prepped for your very first assignment, which is the syllabus reflection. By the time we're done here, you'll know exactly what you need to do to knock it out of the park. All right, first things first, let's get you introduced to your professor and talk about the stuff you're going to need for this class. Here are all the ways you can get in touch with Professor Dingman. You've got her email, her office location, and a Google Voice number you can text. Now, here's a pro tip. If you're going to text, please remember to include your full name and that you're in English C1000. It's going to make it so much easier for her to help you out quickly. Need to chat with her? You've got options. Professor Dingman holds in-person office hours on Mondays and Wednesdays. But if you can't make it to campus, you can book a one-on-one Zoom meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just hop onto the calendar feature in Canvas to schedule a time that works for you. Okay, let's talk gear. What do you actually need for this class? Well, it really just breaks down into two simple categories. One book you gotta buy, and some tech you'll need to have. And the good news is there's only one book you need to purchase. Orange is the New Black by Piper Kerman. You'll want to have your copy by the first week of March. And hey, it doesn't matter if it's a physical book or an ebook, whatever works for you is totally fine. Everything else you need to read will be provided for free right on Canvas. For the tech side of things, you'll need a device, a laptop, tablet, something like that. And of course, access to the internet. It's also a really good idea to get in the habit of saving your work to a cloud service like Google Drive. And listen, if getting a laptop is a challenge, don't sweat it. Citrus College has laptop checkout programs and grants to help you out. So you've got your gear. Now what's the mission? Let's get into what this course is really all about and the skills you're going to build along the way. So at its heart, this is a college-level composition class. The whole goal is to seriously level up your reading, your writing, and your critical thinking. And we're going to do that by digging into some really fascinating stuff, like that book, Orange is the New Black, and the super popular podcast, Serial. Now, here's something you should know that's pretty cool about this particular class. You're actually getting all the same support systems that Professor Dingman provides in her C1000 e-course, but with less required work on your plate. So yeah, you're kind of getting the best of both worlds here. So what skills are you going to walk away with? By the end of this, you'll be able to craft killer thesis statements, analyze sources like a detective, and seamlessly weave research into your own writing. I'm telling you, these are the skills that are going to help you in pretty much every other class you take. Okay, let's get into the playbook for success. This is where we break down the nitty-gritty of how you're graded, what support is there for you, and some key class policies you need to know. All right, pay close attention because this might be the most important thing to understand about this class. It uses something called contract labor-based grading. So forget everything you know about chasing points. Here, it's all about the process and your learning. Basically, if you do the required amount of work, the labor, for a certain grade, you are guaranteed to get that grade. It's designed to lower stress and focus on you getting better as a writer. And this table shows you exactly what that contract looks like. It's a crystal clear roadmap. You can see exactly what percentage of work you need to complete, how many tutor conferences you need, and the maximum number of late or missing assignments for an A, a B, or a C. No surprises. So, all this probably brings up a pretty big question. If there aren't any points, how in the world do I know what my grade is on Canvas? And the answer is, you chalk it yourself. That's right. Canvas won't show you a running point total. Instead, you'll just keep an eye on your completed, late, and missing work and check it against that contract we just looked at. This puts you in the driver's seat of your own grade. Now, you are absolutely not alone on this journey. This course has amazing support built in, like the Campus Writing Center and our very own embedded tutor. And listen up, this part is critical. You must have at least one conference with a tutor to pass this class. And if you're aiming for an A or a B, you'll need a few more, just like it says in the contract. So what does attendance even mean in an online class where we don't meet at a specific time? It's really simple. It just means you need to log into our Canvas page at least 3 times a week, and, most importantly, you're turning your work in on time. Okay, a quick but really important note about academic honesty. Professor Dingman wants to see your work, your original ideas, as she puts it, with all its beauty and flaws. The whole point of the grading system is to take the pressure off, so there's really no need to use AI to write for you or to plagiarize. The goal here is to learn and grow, not to be perfect. And all of that brings us right back to where we started, your very first assignment, the syllabus reflection. Let's walk through exactly what you need to do. The steps are super straightforward. First, make sure you read the full syllabus document that's on Canvas. Then you'll open a new document, set it up in MLA format, and write at least one full page answering the 10 questions we're about to go over. And make sure you write it in paragraph form, not just as a numbered list. Okay, here are the first 3 questions. Number 1, what are your first impressions of the course? Number 2, what seems overwhelming, if anything? And number 3, what are you excited about? All right, the next set is more about your game plan. Number 4, how much time do you think preparing for this course and attending the writing center or tutor will take each week? 5, what is your plan for time management? 6, how am I grading you and what do you think of this grading system? And number 7, what is the policy on missing and late assignments? And finally, the last 3 questions. Number 8, how do the requirements of this course compare with the requirements of your other courses? 9, is there anything I should know to help you learn more effectively? And 10, do you have any other questions or comments about the course? We are just about done. Let's wrap this up with a final word on some incredible campus resources and what your main responsibility is in this class. Please don't forget that Citrus College has your back. There are so many resources available to you, from DSPS and the Student Health Center to the Mobile Food Pantry and more. You can find all the details and contact info for these in the syllabus. And this right here is the biggest takeaway of all. While this explainer is a helpful guide, the full syllabus document on Canvas, that is your official contract for this course. It's your responsibility to know everything in that document. Let's end with this powerful quote from Toni Morrison that Professor Dingman includes in the syllabus. A writer's life and work are not a gift to mankind. They are a necessity. I hope that leaves you feeling inspired and ready to get started. All right, go tackle that syllabus reflection. You've got this.